I'm back. Don't be scared now. Okay, a couple of shorty ones. I'm not gonna show every flake like that, but okay, now that I've turned this edge up quite a bit on this side, I've got this platform right there. I've got this ridge, so I'm going to run a flake along that to clean some of this off. I don't want a big flake, I just want a nice flake. So I'm just going to get that platform set up a little bit better. Get a corner of this and just okay. Might need to get one through here real quick. Just a small one. Get one along that. No, wait. Yeah. I'm still trying to get my balance sorted, so I'm definitely keeping an eye on which direction I'm throwing flakes, so I don't end up with a problem. I'm pretty twisted still, even on my tip, but I've still got heaps of width. So I'm probably going to end up with something like that, my preform. So I've got like half of, well, double the amount of width that I can lose. Nice. Kicked right through that nonsense. That was a nice little flake. So I had this right at the top, that boogery bit that I needed to get rid of. So I set up my platform just above it with enough meat in front of it so it doesn't stack. And then, alright, balance is slowly but surely coming. Okay, get rid of some of this down here, create some better convexity. These points were fairly thin as well, so I don't know if I'm going to go quite that thin, because for me, if I try and throw those oblique flakes in a super thin biface, I end up breaking it. So I'm probably not going to go quite as thin. Okay, if I take a couple of flakes off that there, I should be able to bring that in if I bring my tip around. Okay, oh, I've still got, oh, I haven't lost any length yet. I can lose a crap load of length. I'm gonna have to turn you guys off at some point in time just to double check what I'm doing and get my shape and stuff correct. I'm pretty sure this one that I'm trying to make. Oh, and then I'll get the number of the one that I'm trying to copy as well. Nice. There's a little bit of a seamy spot right there that I'm not liking. I might have to change tips for that, so we'll just leave that. Okay, if I throw a flake through that, it should be alright. Okay. Nice. Okay. I change tips, I'll get that. So I'm leaving this part of my tip right now. I know it's a little bit weighty. I'm leaving this part here right now because I'll get the smaller punch out in a second. But I do need to just get some more off this back end. Okay, and hopefully I don't break this thing now. Beautiful. Okay. So, fuck. Pretty twisted. Okay, I'm going to take a few short flakes on this side. Bring my balance over. Okay. So I just took a whole bunch of flakes just up to there, like a third of the way in, because that turns this edge this way, plus removes some of the material to get rid of that twist that I have. I'm going to do the same thing here. See, I'm just going up to about there. And already that's a lot better. Like I'm barely twisted now. So that's the tips level. So this side's a little bit high, this side's a little bit low, so I just gotta bring a little bit more and we've still got a crap load of width. So I'm gonna take one flake this way. There we go. And then one here. Whoa. That's a nice platform. Almost too nice. Jeez. Where's that? Yep. This side's almost right. This side I can come up a lot. Come on, let go. Oof. There we go. weird. When I'm flint knapping, I find myself humming or whistling the same tune every time. Okay, that's getting better. It's a lot better. Still a little bit high maybe on this side, but we've still got heaps of space. Alright, I need to get rid of this nonsense here that I still haven't tried to get rid of that. So right now I don't think I'm set up proper to get rid of it. I'm gonna flatten off my base right now, just like that, ever so slightly. So I'm gonna take a few flakes going towards. And that also will thin down my base quite a bit, which is what I need right now. Okay. Nice. That one stressed me out a little bit. Alright, let's get that there. Make sure I'm still within my estimated preform limits. Yep. Okay. Probably not going to have to take a crap load more off this base, but all right. Okay, now I'm gonna try something sneaky. So I've got a platform here. It's a big one. I'm gonna try and punch a flake all the way over here. And right now I'm well within tolerance, so if I overshoot it and take a little bit of this edge off, that's fine, because that edge needs to come up anyway. So make sure I'm set up real nice. Put some pressure on that. Make sure I'm going the right direction. Let's see what happened. Hopefully this worked. Look at that. You guys see that? And I didn't take any of my edge off. So that edge to edge stuff, like it's tricky to know how much pressure to put on the back end, on the opposite side, but it's not as hard as people make it out to be. Like, as long as your platform is set up and you've got a decent amount of ridge line to follow, like this isn't even perfectly ridged, like there's hardly a ridge there, but I had that in my hand. I had it supported where I needed support. So with these two knuckles here, I put support, a little bit of support like that on top, if that makes sense, and then aimed it in and then put the pressure into it. So, oh shit, I've been all the way over there this whole time. It's annoying as shit when you watch a video and you're watching the video in the corner. I'm sorry guys. Alright, anyway, that's maybe a little bit better. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, very happy with that outcome. It basically took that I was talking about earlier, right at the end, took all of that nonsense off. Very happy. I'm keeping all those flakes. Getting nicely balanced and flat. So now, there's the other thing, alright? So I took this flake here. Now I've got a ridge running this way from that previous flake. See the ridge there? So now if I get this platform set and I chuck a flake up this way, I can probably follow this ridge and get a flake to travel up all the way here into another oblique flake. Might as well try that real quick. Nope. What I also do is I kind of set up my platform. I don't know if you guys can see that. See, my angle of my platform is parallel. Is that the word? No, parallel, side by side, like perpendicular. I can't speak English. Anyway, so my ridge is going this way. My platform is following the direction I'm going to shoot that flake. Some days I just can't speak English. So there it goes. Well, it broke, but look, there it ran all the way to there. An oblique fashion. And that's also consistent with the point, because it's from left face to right face, from tip to base. So I've got an oblique flake running all the way across there now, because it went into my previous one on this side. So I don't even know if you guys can even see that on this material. Probably not as much. But yeah. Okay. And also looks weird because I've got this, the color mixing right through the middle of this. Anyway, enough talking nonsense. Or talking in any way. Keep flaking away at this thing. So I've got a ridge running here. So I'm gonna run another flake this way. I'm starting to do this way early, but that just means that I've got my ridges set up. So as I'm getting thinner, and I still need to turn this up, so I've got ridges there. So for my final pass, I'm patterning it, I can run those flakes. The other problem is it gets a little bit tricky with your angles, for me anyway, when you're oblique flaking like this. Oh man, fell apart, but there it goes to there. So now, like what they did, if I run a flake this way, that'll connect those two. You can see that quite well on the Phosphoria one, where they ran flakes from opposite ends to connect the dots. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that one there. Those angles are way too steep, and anyway, I'm gonna have to go like a little bit more like this, which is not a big deal. Okay, where do I need to go next? I still need to turn this edge up a little bit, so we'll do that. Keep going here. Damn it. Throw another oblique flake. Make sure my platform's not. Come on. What the hell? That should go. Right, fuck it. Alright, that's better. Oh man. Alright, let's clean that off. What the hell? That's weird. I got a funny... No? That's weird. Let's see if I can get it from the opposite edge. It's almost like this spot here is not fully heat treated. Okay. Ah, that's why. See what I was telling you guys about that concrete nonsense? So there it is. And there it goes. That flake just wouldn't travel through that. So problem. I don't know. Problem. I'm gonna have to get that off there, obviously. But hopefully I can squeeze my point out next to that. That would be freaking amazing if I could. So it just would not go through that concrete. So it wasn't me doing anything weird. Oh. Alright, wait, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's just do this part first. Okay. Okay, I'm getting fairly balanced. I should be able to switch to the smaller punch pretty soon. Alright. Twist is basically gone if I get that last flake off. So if I can get this off, I'm straight across. Let's see. Okay, so I haven't got anything on the opposite side that I can edge to edge that. if I can't get rid of that, this might be a bust. Because normally those little concrete pockets, they don't go super deep. But for some reason, that one, I mean, I've got a ridge over here. Okay, so I can, from that all the way, I've got literally got a ridge running all the way there. But for me, that is risky. Right on the base like that. Oh, and there's no way. I mean, there's no real way for me to hold this thing right now either. Oh, I got some of it. I obviously didn't get it in there deep enough. Okay, let's turn this. I would love to find some of this agate that the original points were made out of. That'd be so cool. Maybe someone will watch my videos and send me a message and go, oh hey, I've got some of that agate. Yours for $50 million. That's what it feels like sometimes when you buy rock. It's like you find what you've been looking for, and then people want crazed amounts of money for it. Or they think that you are not napping elite, so they simply don't want to sell it to you. That really annoys me when people do that, and it happens more often than not. You want to buy some rock and then they sell you the crappy stuff, even though you tell them what you want it for and what you want. They still send you the crappy stuff, and then you get told, yeah, but they don't want to sell their good rock to someone that's either a beginner or not yet that good, which is nonsense. I mean, if I'm gonna pay for it, what do you care what I do with it? Anyway, I'm on a rant. Still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do there. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, except for this tip that's still got the droop, but I'll get that soon. Not too bad. Still pretty thick, pretty wide still. So I've got plenty of space. It's just I need to get rid of this pretty soon. I'm hoping I can get my point in there. I should have bought this cast the other day when I was buying casts, but I didn't think of it. I got the obsidian one. Pardon me. Alright, got oblique, oblique, oblique. So one, if I can finish that. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4 5, and then 6 here. So I've got my oblique pattern. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it, but there's one going this way, there's half of one there, half of one there. There's one going across there, one across there. Then I've got one there, one there, one there, and then this half one here if I can clean that off. So change tips. Stop the video real quick. I'll be right back.